Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends and fellows. How are you? I welcome you on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. Dear friends, look, aggression. Somebody is aggressive at us, at me, at you. Obviously, it is not something which is so palatable, which is so enjoyable. But still, if at all a person is showing an open aggression, I think this person is relatively easy to confront or to deal with as compared to another person who is showing the passive aggression, who is passively aggressive towards us in a very sneaky manner, in a very discreet, in a very dishonest, in a very secretive manner. So, this passive aggression, today we have made it a topic of our discussion how to deal, how to manage these people who are passively aggressive towards us. And there have been devised certain sentences, phrases, certain ways to tackle, to manage these passive aggressive people. And today we are going to talk about, we are going to disclose, we are going to share these ways how to deal these passive aggressive people, my dear friends and fellows. First of all, it is there are these out of these seven phrases. First of all, it is, can you clarify what you mean? Can you clarify what you mean? Yes, I need to know. Can you clarify what you mean? So this means this way at this moment the person will start, elaborating, and there we can somehow start working as a detective, start working as a person who is secretly going to make them fail, may make them uh, run back. And that is the first is, can you clarify what you mean? We are actually treating here, acting here like a psychologist, instead of taking all that personally. We have decided to take it like a psychologist. And now it is like investigation by a psychologist. Can you clarify what you mean? Now, the second is, I am very interested in learning your perspective. I am very interested in learning your perspective because your perspective, I'm very interested in learning your perspective. Yes, that is okay. I'm very interested in learning your perspective. Now, your perspective, what you mean? What is your point of view? What is your take on the subject? What actually you mean? I am very interested in learning your perspective. Now, the third is, could you tell me again? I want to make sure I understand you correctly. Could you tell me again? I want to make sure I understand you correctly. All of these things, whatever this is the third phrase which we need to say. All of this is meant for handling them, tackling them like a psychologist. This is the third is. The third is, could you tell me again? Because this time this person will be saying might be a different thing, and which will show and which will make obvious the contradiction in their perspective, in their opinion. Mean, because the lie cannot be repeated again and again, and because it will become very much open. And now the next is, the fourth is, I appreciate your input. Appreciate your input does not necessarily mean I accept and I admit and I think that this is okay and this is right. No, nothing like that. I appreciate your input mean you have given me something to investigate upon, to somehow to explore it. You have given me, provided me, does not mean that whatever they are saying, whatever they did tell is the right thing. Not at all, not at all. Now the fifth is, that's an interesting perspective. Okay, that's an interesting perspective. Mean I am seeing certain fishy things in this perspective. It's not as simple, as good as it should be. It is an interesting, means suspiciously it is an interesting. Okay, it's an interesting perspective. Now the sixth is, It seems like something is bothering you. It seems like something is bothering you. Can we talk about it? Mean that is like trying to know the real motives, the real reason which the person is not telling us openly. So that is what we are asking here. It seems that something is bothering you. Can we talk about it? It seems that something is bothering you. Can we talk about it? Yes. Interesting. You know, it seems that something is bothering you. Can we talk about it? Mean we are trying to dig down the real motive behind their passive aggression, behind their passive aggression. We are tackling all that like a psychologist. Always keep this thing in your mind that I'm not taking it personally at all. I'm not taking it personally at all. Rather, I'm trying to handle it. I will handle it. I can handle it. I can do it like a professional psychologist. Now, the seventh and the last is, let's focus on solutions. Let's focus on solutions. Till now we have been talking about this and that, here and there. The Now we are going to focus upon the solution. Yes, can you proffer, can you offer, can you put forward, can you devise, can you share certain solution with me? And this solution, maybe this will make it much more obvious, much more obvious what dirty game is going on inside their mind, what kind of dirty game is going on inside their mind. And now once they have made it, they did tell us, we are better able to better able to make it clear, we are better able to explore it, we are better able to expose it, that this is the kind of duplicity I have exposed you. They are going to get exposed. Earlier they were passively aggressive. Now the real motives have been, once they did tell us the solution, we will try to know, we will try to ask what is the justification, because behind a stance like this one, I think that is all what we need to understand. That is all how we can tackle these passive aggressive people. Thank you very much.